Hey, welcome back to Beard Squid. In this video, we're going to be looking at probability sampling, which is the process of selecting one item from a large group of items and inspecting it for some particular feature. The object is then either put back, which we call sampling with replacement, or put to one side, which we call sampling without replacement. Sometimes the inspection process makes it impossible for us to return the item to the large group. For example, does this egg contain 1 or 2 yolks? Well, we can only crack it to find out. So in this video, we're going to be looking at probability with and without replacement coming up. So if I had a dozen eggs and I took one egg out and I cracked it open to see if it had 1 or 2 yolks, I now have 11 eggs, which means that I'm doing probability without replacement. Let's apply the same concept to this word problem. A sporting club runs a raffle in which 200 tickets were sold. There are 2 winning tickets which are drawn at random in succession without replacement. Adam buys 8 tickets in the raffle. Determine the probability that he wins first prize, does not win first prize, wins both prizes, wins neither prize, and then wins second prize given that he does not win the first prize. So first thing first, ticket 1, Adam has 2 possible outcomes. He can either win or he can lose. Now remember, Adam bought 8 tickets, so he has 8 out of 200 chance of winning. And the remaining number of tickets would be 192 over 200, the probability of him losing. Since this is a 2-ticket draw raffle, Adam has the following possible outcomes. He could possibly win the first ticket and the second ticket. He could win the first ticket and lose the second ticket. He could lose the first ticket, win the second ticket, or he could lose the first ticket and lose the second ticket. Now let's find the probabilities for these branches here. Now, if Adam wins the first ticket, that means he has only 7 remaining tickets out of 199 because 1 ticket has been taken out. If Adam loses, well, he has 192 chance of losing anyway, but out of 199 tickets because remember, so 1 ticket has been drawn and there's 199 left. Okay, let's look at the other possible pathways. Adam could lose and then he could win. So remember, if he does lose in the first go, he still has 8 remaining tickets in which he can win, but there is an overall 199 tickets available in the raffle. Remember, because 1 ticket has been won by someone. The final pathway would be that Adam loses and then he loses again. So if he lost in the first round, then that means he has 191 chances of losing over 199. So in order to actually calculate these probabilities, what we need to do is we need to multiply these fractions. So 8 over 200 times 7 over 199 gives us 0.0014. If he wins and loses, that will be 8 over 200 times by 192 over 199, which gives us 0.0386. And then if Adam lost and then he won, that will give us 0.0368. And then the final one, if he had 2 successive losses, it would be 0.9214. Now I can check at this point that all of these probabilities should add up to 1, because remember, probabilities are taken from 0 to 1 or from 0 to 100%. Okay, now that you have the probability tree diagram and all the probabilities, I want you to pause the video here and attempt to solve the questions on your own, parts A to E. And then when you're done, press play and I'll show you my working out. Okay, so for part A, we're trying to find the probability that Adam wins the first prize. That's a really simple one. It's really referring to this first branch here, the probability that Adam wins the first ticket, which in this case is 8 out of 200. Now we can simplify that fraction by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 8, which will give us 1 out of 25. So part B, we're going to find out probably that Adam does not win the first prize, which you may have guessed is 192 out of 200. So he has a big fat L because he loses the first prize, which is 192 out of 200. Now we can simplify this fraction by dividing the whole lot by 8, which will give us 24 over 25. Part C, we find out probably that Adam wins both prizes. So he's going to get 2 trophies, and that's going to be a win times another win, which is 0.0014. Or if we multiply that number by 100, we get 0.14%. Part D, find out the probability that Adam wins neither prize. So essentially, Adam's going to get a big fat L followed by another big fat L. So if you find out that probability, it's 192 divided by 100 times 191 divided by 199. That gives us a total probability of 0.9214, or I can write that down as a percentage, which is 92.14%. So what we're saying is that Adam has a 92% failure rate for this raffle. Comment in the section below, would you even bother doing a raffle if you had a 92% failure rate? Okay, part E, we're finding the probability that Adam wins the second prize given that he does not win the first prize. So what we're doing is we're finding this probability here, which is 8 over 199. So he wins the second prize given that he does not win the first prize, which is basically 8 over 199. And we can calculate that as 0.04, or we can write it as a percentage by multiplying the number by 100, which would get 4%. As always, if you found the video helpful, then drop me a like and share it with a friend. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. And if you need any more help with probability, then make sure you check out some of these videos on sample spaces and two-dimensional grids. And I'll see you in the next one.